Hey, how you guys doing? Zeke Johnson here, aka the Detroit Real Estate Man. I want to bring you guys a video, man, about cold calling, okay? I've been spending a lot of money lately on cold callers trying to find the perfect cold caller. And what I realized after spending about $5,000 is that there is no perfect cold caller. You know, it might be, I don't know. I just ain't ran into them yet. So you have to do some monitoring and some training with your cold caller. I recently, I have a mentor, you know, they help me in real estate, and they use a company called Motivated Sellers, you know, .com, I believe. I'll put a link in this video to their website. But these people charge about $20 an hour, and you know, they pretty good. They overseas, but they're American cold callers. Okay, they have some foreigners, but they speak really good English, okay? You really can't tell, okay? So that worked pretty well. If you don't have $20 an hour, what I don't like about them, they make you commit to 3 months ahead of time. So if you're gonna hire them, you gotta have, so you gotta hire a part-time cold caller for 3 months, and they make you pay that 3 months up front. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because when I first started hiring cold callers, I gave up after the first month because they didn't really make me no good appointments. I didn't really understand what I was doing. But if I would have committed to 3 months and did some little training with them, it would have worked out really well for me. So we always looking for this instant gratification, and it's not there. You have to put money into your business if you want it to grow. If you just want to stay the same, make enough money to pay your bills and go out and club with your friends, great. But that's not why we're here. So Call Motivated Sellers is a good company to use. I just recently ran into a really good company. I forget the name of it, but I'm gonna put the link in the bottom of the video. But I called them up and I spoke to the young lady. She's from Florida, and all her workers are overseas, but they sound great over the phone. They follow the script real well, and the owner is a wholesaler herself. So she has some really great packages. She's cheaper than the $20 an hour. I believe I'm going to hire them next. They have a text messaging cold caller. Now the thing about the text messaging is, not a text messaging cold caller, but they have a text message VA. That's all she do is text message. So all of the big wholesalers out there that do $1 million plus a year, they use Lead Chirper, which is $400 to $1,000 a month, right? This company charges you $500 a month, and they have their own text message blast company that they use. So she give you 10,000 text messages per month for $500, and they'll pre-qualify your leads for you. And then once they get somebody interested, they'll send to your cold caller VA to cold call for you, and then they will call the lead and get it popping for you. So yeah, so she has it. So what she recommends is having a text message cold VA and a cold calling VA, and that's like $1,500 a month, and that's a perfect combination because we only reaching, when you cold call, you only reaching 10% of your list. So you got two. So I just looked at one of my numbers this week. We made 6,700 calls to get 2 deals. So that was a roughly like 10% of the names and numbers that I provided. You know what I'm saying? So, so the rest can be reached through text message. So those are 2 companies. Then I use a third company that's about $8 an hour. Okay, this company, they are okay. You have to do a lot of training with them to really get them going and to monitor the calls. And I get up every day 30 minutes before they get started, and we go over scripts. I talk about what I don't like. You know, I basically coach them on how to be better, how to enunciate it, and how to let the conversation flow. They have been doing good. They've been giving me a lot of appointments. We closed a couple of deals with them as well. So they all work, y'all. That's my whole point. It all works. You have to give it time. You have to coach them. You have to be ready, man, to work with them. Okay, it's not like I'm gonna give you guys this information. This is gonna go work like that. I thought the same thing. I was watching Mac's videos. He recommended this cold calling company. I called him. I didn't even think twice about it. I'm like, Mac's doing $2 million a year. This is about to be great. Nope. It don't work like that. Okay. So I definitely want to give you guys the game where you hire them. This is all about scaling. You know what I'm saying? If you're not looking to scale, you don't have to hire these people. You can do it yourself. If you want to do a deal here, deal there, 2 deals here, a deal there, that's cool. I've been there, done that, man. I need to do $1 million plus a year. So the only way to get there is to scale and hire everybody that you need in your company. Okay, you need to be working on your business and not in your business. So that's my new thing for 2020. Okay, so yeah, them the 3 companies that I have used so far. There's some more. I'll give you guys 4 different options at the bottom of this video here that you can choose from. I am not affiliated with them. I don't get any money or anything like that. So that's that. The second thing that's going to make your cold callers really, make you a lot of money is the data. Okay, a lot of people don't talk about that. This business revolves around the data. If you don't have the right names and numbers or some zip codes where you're working in, this is not going to work. Okay. And I had to realize that the other day. I'm like, if I want to get more, because we was getting a lot of appointments, but a lot of appointments, I'm dealing in the inner city. So one block can be beautiful, the other block can be Baghdad, you know what I'm saying, or a war zone. So if you're going to be in the city using different zip codes, you definitely want to make sure that your skip tracing is on par. Now, everybody claim they skip tracing is the best, okay? But what has, and I don't know if this is good, I'm averaging 10%, okay? But REI Skip, they didn't lower their feet out of 15 cents. Bat Skip Trace is 18 cents. And then this IDI data, I just tried them out. I didn't like it. It didn't go well for the first run. What I do like about them, they do give you 150 free, just so you can try them out and see what's happening. I gave them 150, they came back with 80 hits. The guy said that's not normal. He said I need to talk to the administration company or customer service or whatever. So I'm gonna call them tomorrow, find out what's happening. But REI Skip and Bat Skip Trace is the 2 I've used so far, and I'm averaging 10%. I'm hearing that's the average, for the information. So it's going to take a lot more leads, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you definitely need a dialer like Mojo or Call Tools, because you cannot call all those numbers yourself. And if you're trying to do it with your hand, give yourself a hand clap. You are a true go-getter. But let's just be honest. Go ahead and cough up that $100 a month and go ahead and pay for your cold call. Cold call with $1. You can't afford the $100, split it with somebody, $50 a month. Do something, okay? If you can't get the dollar right now, you can't cold call, drop for dollars, cold call with your hand, go on Facebook and build your buyers list. There's a lot of decent deals on Facebook Marketplace. I found 4 last week or last month, okay? So that's it with the cold callers. Pick your cold callers. If you're gonna hire somebody overseas at $8 an hour or $20 an hour, my thing is you do want somebody with a light accent, okay? You don't want a strong, thick accent. The American cold callers will work the best, but everybody can afford $20 an hour. The other link where I tell you, the young lady from Florida, she has her people. They have some great voices as far as like almost Americanized. I'm gonna give you guys that link. Sorry, I don't know the name of the company, but I am gonna put the link. I'm gonna go research and find her information and put the link at the bottom. Before you hire anybody, try to get a feel for their voice. Okay, that's how you're gonna filter through. There is a personality test as well that you guys can use to help hire your cold caller, because you do want somebody that has a certain personality type. that can engage the caller, that can you know how to project their voice, know how to ask open-ended questions, and know how to, just a people person, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna include that link as well, because that's very important. You can give that to the administration person that's over the cold calling, and tell them you want to hire people with this certain characteristic, okay? And then once you do that, when you pick your cold calling company, go ahead and get them about 2,500 leads a month, okay? You really want to get that going. My next video, we're going to talk about lead generation and how to generate leads. I got some really good resources for you guys that's going to get your leads going. You want the probate, you want the pre-probate, you want tax delinquent, you want absentee owner. You know, I even have a list that where we pull 45 and up absentee owner. Can you imagine grandma owned a property at 55, absentee owner? She ready to sell that thing. She done had it for 30 years. She might be sick. You know, the kids might want to sell it, anything. You know, you just don't know people's situation. So you definitely want to take advantage of that video. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks a lot. Subscribe, like, if you like the information. Ask me any questions you might have, and we take it from there. All right, see you guys.